good, beautiful people, and welcome back to Earth is Ghetto, the podcast where we tell the truth, laugh through the madness, and try to survive this planet with our sanity mostly intact. It's Tuesday, December 23rd, and I'm your host, Love, here to remind you that yes, the world is wild. Yes, the timeline is exhausting. And no, you're not crazy for feeling it. Today, we're getting into politics, the news that made us side-eye the universe, a little story time, some entertainment, more news because it never rests, and of course, inspiration because we're not leaving here drained. We're leaving here fed. So take a breath, unclench your jaw, grab your drink of choice, water, wine, vibes, whatever, and let's talk about it. Because Earth is ghetto, but we still gotta live here. Let's get into it.
What up, y'all? Happy Tuesday. So 2 days away from Santa coming to town, only if. How are y'all doing, man? How y'all living? Tuesday, I had a really cool Monday. It was chilling. Me and my husband just grabbed dinner, worked out at home, had a good little decent workout. I had house guests this weekend, so I had to get my house back in order. You know how that is. Lots of laundry and washing sheets and towels and all those things. Other than that, y'all, I'm still playing Call of Duty. It's become like my stress reliever. And my husband is taking on welding things. I'm praying he doesn't. Let's pray he don't burn his hands, y'all, because I need him to do chores. Like, please and thank you. Other than that, y'all, I don't have too much to report, but God is good all the time. Let's get into this news. At least 3 people were unalived after a Mexican military medical plane crashes into the water near Galveston, Texas, which is sad. A flight attendant who's only 25 was stabbed to death with scissors at a 5-star hotel by her ex because he thought she was working as an escort, which is wild. A vehicle plowed into a crowd in Nuns Peak, Netherlands on Monday night, leaving at least 10 people injured. Police described the incident as a serious accident. California socialite who tried to hire a hitman to unalive her husband unalives herself. 43 critically missing children recovered in a North Florida operation. What is that about? Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck were spotted Christmas shopping together in Brentwood. Maybe they just feel like marriage doesn't work for them, but everything else does. Trump announces a plan for the Navy to begin the construction of 2 brand new, very large battleships. You sank my battleship. Avatar Fire and Ash opened with $345 million in worldwide sales, according to the studio estimates. Oh, wait till it comes on TV. It's too long in the theater for me. A passenger at Chicago O'Hare International Airport was caught trying to bring a non-human primate meat through customs. Why? A woman driving a G-Wagon, a car belonging to suspected burglars who were about to rob her Los Angeles home. She rammed a car belonging to them with her G-Wagon. She said, oh no. All I Want for Christmas spends its 21st week in #1 at Hot 100. Mimi can just retire off of that. Department of Homeland Security will give illegal migrants a $3,000 holiday stipend if they self-deport by December 31st. Russia has started evacuating families and diplomats from Venezuela. Israel's cabinet approved a proposal for 19 new settlements in the occupied West Bank, the far-right finance minister said on Sunday. President Trump has authorized $2 billion grant to Nigeria aimed at preventing HIV, tuberculosis, malaria, and polio. MS-13 gang member sentenced to 1,335 years in prison. Hospitals in Los Angeles will stop registering the name Kobe out of respect for the late Kobe Bryant's wife starting in 2026. Really? Is Kobe the first Kobe? I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, Dang, trademarked the man's name. Call of Duty creator Vince Zampella has passed away in a car crash. Rest in peace, Vince. I played your game today. Bill Clinton's office demands full transparency with the Epstein files. He said what the Department of Justice has released so far and the manner in which they did makes one thing clear: someone or something is being protected. We do not know whom, what, or why, but we do know this: we need no such protection. Bill said he ain't did nothing wrong. I mean, he said that with Monica Lewinsky too. 25 years full-time cruise ship resident Mario Salcido, better known as Super Mario, has lived full-time aboard the Royal Caribbean cruise ship for 25 years since 1997, spending $70,000 a year. He gets food, entertainment, internet, and non-stop travel without rent or property taxes. I mean, looks like a sweet life. 25 years. I don't know if I'd want to float that much. Father speaks out after a 19-year-old daughter falls to her unalivement from an abandoned hospital used to film Stranger Things. Parkland school survivor Donovan Matayar passed away at 26 by unalivement. That's so sad. Very sad. Bourbon maker Jim Beam is halting production at one of its distilleries in Kentucky for at least a year as the whiskey industry navigates tariffs. An 85-year-old widow called a North Carolina tree removal company begging for firewood to keep her house warm, but said she couldn't pay them. The owner delivered the firewood for free. So sweet. And he fixed her car, her roof, and her heating and air conditioning all for free. That's so sweet. Ralph Carter sings Good Times theme songs for Bernadette Stanis on her 72nd birthday. Listen, I would. That's Michael, by the way. Alright, I better not get copyrighted for this. Let's see. Okay, is he making up words? Because I don't remember all them words. But they look good. Bernadette look good, honey. Thelma looks good. 72 wear. Get it, Thelma? With the heels too? In June 2009, Yamina Flight 626 crashed into the Indian Ocean near Comoros during a stormy landing attempt. Of 153 people aboard, 152 passed away. The lone survivor, 12-year-old Baha Bakari, clung to a floating wreckage for 9 hours. Blockbuster is officially making a comeback as a streaming service. I think they waited too long, but it could be possible. Betty Reed Soskin, an iconic former National Park Service ranger, has passed away at 104. McDonald's employees face criticism for having a pajama day. I mean, it don't matter, y'all. It's McDonald's. Like, what is wrong with people? Singer Barry Manilow has been diagnosed with lung cancer and is rescheduling his January arena concerts. Snoop Dogg posted a picture on Facebook playing chess with Eminem and 50 Cent. Knowing they not playing, they just posing with a chessboard. Gold reaches new all-time high of 4,000. South Carolina measles outbreak tops 140 cases. Dozens of students have been quarantined. Senator Ted Cruz considered running for president in 2028. Ted is never going to give it up, is he? He really ain't going to give it up. A cat has returned home more than 400 days after being separated from its family by Hurricane Helene. Where have you been? A school bus driver in Pennsylvania was fired for putting up a sign asking students to speak only English on the bus. They'll do a GoFundMe for her. Hollywood Actors Union secretly plotting possible strike over Netflix merger. A car bomb unalived a Russian general in Moscow early Monday morning, the investigative committee of Russia made a statement. Megan Thee Stallion is not playing anymore. After winning her defamation case, she is back in court asking the judge to shut it all the way down. She wants it all shut down. I know that's right, Meg. 3 inmates, including unalive suspect Stevenson Charles, have escaped from DeKalb County in jail in Georgia. Another jailhouse escape. The Department of Homeland Security is offering financial. We already talked about that. Schools are facing a growing problem of students using artificial intelligence to transform innocent images of classmates into explicit deepfakes. Chris Reed, the singer-songwriter best known for his hit Driving Home for Christmas, has passed away at 74. Anthony Joshua is losing almost half of the $91 million he made from knocking out Jake Paul after paying taxes. I mean, it's still a win is a win. The Chiefs are moving to Kansas, Olathe, which is really not that far. It's like 30 minutes from where they already are. So everyone calm down. They're not moving across the country, literally moving across the highway. Tory Lanez blasts the ex-LADA for alleged 60 alleged inaccuracies in his Megan Thee Stallion case. Corey gonna keep trying to get out. He gonna keep trying to get out to when he finally can get out, and then he gonna say, "I told y'all." Other than that, Erica Kirk is backing J.D. Vance for a presidential run. I think I've read mostly everything that's in the news. Jack K responds to AI cover art teasing the idea of a Sister reboot. She said, and if they ever decide to bring back Sister, maybe they won't have me out here looking like somebody's auntie from an entirely different show. Jack K said, that ain't me. She said, okay, hear me out. Y'all know these AI pictures are fake, right? Right. I love that you love our little show, but come on, that doesn't even look like me. Who is she and who are those boys? Tia and Tamara's kids, since when? I'm not anti-AI either. A little here and there is cute. It's great for thought and exercise, mock-ups, dreaming things up. When it comes to bringing characters back to life, baby, that's a job for the professionals, real humans with real ideas. And if they ever decide to bring back Sister, maybe they won't have me ever looking like somebody's auntie from an entirely different show. AI do be out of hand, man, for real. Jack A said that ain't her though, y'all. Lawmakers are considering filing articles of impeachment against Attorney General Pam Bondi over the redacted Epstein files. DK Metcalf appears to have an altercation with a Detroit fan. He got in trouble behind that. He's just giving away free money at this point. Woman arrested for kidnapping her own daughter 40 years ago. What's up with that? She kidnapped her own daughter and moved from Kentucky to Georgia. Deborah reportedly vanished with her daughter in 1983, leaving her then husband Joseph Newton without a trace. According to Joseph, they planned to move to Georgia together, but Deborah decided to take their daughter early. He says by the time he got to Georgia, they were gone. Deborah, once on the FBI's top 8 most wanted parental kidnapping fugitives list, Michelle's missing person case was dropped in 2000 when officials could no longer reach her dad, Joseph. Crime Stopper tip helped lead to Deborah's arrest after comparing the women in the tip. Yeah. Weird story. Very strange. Alright, y'all. Let's see what my story time's got going on.
So I get home one night and I'm excited because me and my wife are going to be off the next day. So the night before, we going to stay up all night and watch movies. So I get home, my wife was already in the bed watching movies, and I go take a shower. So the layout of our place, you can see the shower from the bed. So I'm in the shower, the door's open, and I get to the point to where I'm finna rinse my asshole out, and I turn around to go turn the water off, and I fucking slip. So I try to grab onto the shower rod like this cheap ass dollar store ass shower rod finna hold my big ass up. So the shower rod collapses. I slam my ribs on the side of the tub, which knocks all the breath out of me. Shower rod pops me on the top of the fucking head, and then the shower curtain is just draped over me like a bullshit cape. And the water is just steadily hitting me in my fucking face. So I can't breathe and I'm getting waterboarded. So what is my lovely wife doing? The one that's supposed to be there through good and bad and sickness and health. You would think her ass had an asthma attack or how out of breath she was from laughing at my big ass. So she didn't offer to help me up. She didn't say, Eddie, are you okay? Nothing. Just over there laughing. And nigga, I'm just in the bathtub, just sitting there, can't do shit with myself, cause I don't know where I'm at, I can't breathe, I'm just in there getting fucked up. So I finally get the opportunity to kind of gather myself and get out the tub. She's still fucking laughing, and I can't turn left or breathe hard. Nigga, I woke up that next day, I had a fat ass purple bruise on my damn ribs. As black as I am, I didn't think another color could show up on me. Boy, I fucked myself up that night.
Listen, hear me out. These are the highs of marriage. I mean, yeah, you got a bruise, you didn't break none, but it's kind of funny.
Being that I be talking to a lot of y'all boyfriends because I'm in a whole stage in life, I don't know how some of you do it. Like, these men are so annoying nowadays, and self-absorbed and weird a little bit. Like, I don't know, I come from, when men were, like, they didn't cry and shit. Like, they ain't go to therapy, they ain't wash their asses real good. Like, they washed up, but they let the soap hit the feet, they ain't scrub feet. Like, I come from the manly man, I'ma fix your car, I'ma chop a tree. Even though they wasn't super chopping trees and fixing cars, but they was in that mindset. Y'all come from these niggas had pocketbooks. We're fucked. End of the day, I just want all the girls to stay strong because it's rough as shit out here. So if you're not like where I'm at, where I would never take a nigga serious again in my life, I don't know what the game plan is, Shaquita. Because a lot of them are gay. I don't want to, not the manicure and therapy. That's not gay, but they are gay. Let's talk about it later.
Copyright strike me for this, but how she do all that?
Somebody called the fire department. There's a cat stuck in a tree. Cool cat. Somebody called.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can say...
You know that cake was nasty. It didn't even budge.
Ladies, y'all better watch out. These niggas want y'all to play in their booty and still respect them as a man. Ladies.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. Oh, God! Right now...
Nobody told her to steer.
My life is not real. I literally went to the grocery store. I came back out. I got in the car. My car wouldn't start. I said, why is my car not starting, bro? Bro, why is my car not starting? Then all of a sudden I realized it's not my car. It's not my car. Is this your car? No? Damn. Oh my God. So, y'all, why did I go into the car? Realized the car was not mine. Stepped in. Is this your car?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. You left your car unlocked. And I drive this Honda. I got into your car and I left my groceries in your car.
Really?
My groceries are in your front seat.
My God.
Yo, like my life is not real. So my
She must be either out of it or really tired, because how do you do that?
They said we missed the honey with the sausage. We missed some honey with that sauce. Alright, man. So you see what I'm saying, man? We got that goddamn Reaper. You know what I'm saying? That day hot chicken Reaper. Old lady just said asshole finna be on fire. I don't know why these niggas got me this shit. Y'all pray for me. I ain't that monetized over here, so I can say what the fuck I want. Okay. Shit already hot. Dang. I'm gonna go with the small one first. So there ain't no puss over here, though. I'm actually kind of scared. Damn, I'm scared for him because I don't do hot food. What y'all think? Eat that motherfucker? Eat it, motherfucker. I ain't never ate no goddamn. Somebody calling me. Damn, somebody would call me and some goddamn. Well, hell no. It's hot? Is that hot? Is it really hot? Hey man, go give me some cold water, bro. Nigga tripping.
Hey, we do have a hot chicken.
That man play too fucking much.
You got like a double.
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
Dude, all that smacking and yapping.
So back when I was a kid, I told my mom I heard voices in my head. We laughed it off because of the 90s, but then she came to me again and she's like, Anthony, do you really have voices in your head? I'm like, yeah. She's like, did they tell you to do bad things? I'm like, no, but they do tell me to do things. And that was strike one for her. She's like, what do they tell you to do? I'm like, sometimes they just whisper, sometimes they tell me to look over there or duck, or they'll tell me different scenarios, a different situation, they'll tell me to look in a different way. And then that was strike 2, 3, and 7 for her. She's like, nah, we're going to take you to the doctors. But the doctor didn't do anything. He said, if we diagnose you now, you'll live with this chart in your chart forever, and we don't want you to do that. So if the voices are bad or they turn worse, come back and we'll do something about it. They didn't turn worse, but they just turned. They just got louder and much, much louder, right? And when I got older, they started screaming, and I tried to figure out why. I tried to drown it out going to clubs. That's when you saw me in the club scene. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, literally you saw me in the clubs to a point where I would go home just to sleep. I did not want to hear the voices anymore. That's where the people watching started happening. So let's say this. So now I'm older, I can't go to clubs. They still talk, but since I've stopped going to clubs, I've been able to talk to them back. And the crazier part is, now that I'm able to talk back to them, they're able to talk to y'all without you guys realizing that they're actually the ones talking. Hi. Go back.
Boy.
And another goddamn thing. Y'all need to start putting real titty pockets on these clothes. Yep, I said it. You don't know what I mean by titty pockets? Let me explain. Hold, please. Do you see this? This set is from Lane Bryant, and I've had this for over a year, right? So I have lost a lot of weight. Okay, let me preface that first before I get in the fashion industry's ass. Lane Bryant is for plus size women, right? Now, I'm about a 16, maybe even a 14 now, because I've lost a lot of weight. But what the fuck is this? What is this? And I'm tired of the fashion industry ignoring clothing that needs titty pockets. And what I mean by titty pockets, if the titty's supposed to sit up here, what's catching it? Gravity. So guess what? The titty's supposed to be in this little part. You see that? Right there, guess where they at? Right there. I ain't ashamed. They hang because they real. Okay?
All right? So again, fashion industry. I don't care how you do it. I don't care when you do it. I just need you to do it. I need titty pockets. I need real pockets for the clothing where you can just put your, oh, okay then, I can slide my titty in there. It's gonna hold it. Boom. It's supposed to be sitting like that. You see how sexy that look? You see how that look nice and sexy? Look real voluptuous, don't it? Now it don't. Exactly. Make titty pockets. And don't no ignorant mother trucker get up in here talking about get a breast reduction. You gonna pay for it, ho? I would much rather buy a $20, $10 top with some titty pockets than $10,000 to reshape these titties. Be fucking for real.
I mean, she's right though. I don't get how they're designing this. Are they saying big women have small boobs? I don't understand. I never understood that. Like, whose boobs in a plus size outfit is that small? Like, how is this person built? Like, shame. They hang because they real.
I don't know, sister. I think it might be some things that are like worse than cheating in my eyes. Because I used to have a guy friend. Our whole relationship is why I don't do guy friends anymore. Nonetheless, he and I were never anything but friend. It never got past that, I promise. But one day he told me, like, oh yeah, my girlfriend hates you. And I'm like, what'd she hate me for? What did he say F50 for? But for real, why she hate me? And he's like, yeah, she hates you. She stalks your Instagram. She checks your Instagram once a week. She watches you from a fake page. She be watching your stories. She stalks your Facebook, everything. Why would you tell me that? Why? Do you know how embarrassing that is? Like, if I'm the girlfriend and my man is telling the girl that I hate that I watch her from a fake page, do you know how embarrassing that I would crawl into a hole? You hate me. You have to hate me. And I don't throw that term around loosely. I'm not the type of person that's just like, oh, if he does this, he hates you. But this, you have to hate me. Because there's no way that you would go sit up in her face and tell her that I watch her from a fake page. Do you know how disrespectful that is? Like, at this point, whether you slept with her or not, you might as well go ahead and do it now. Just do it. Just do it. I don't know.
No loyalty.
Go to the animal shelter for a dog and you're a hero. Go to the women's shelter for a girlfriend. Suddenly I'm the problem.
When I was like maybe 18, 19, this is story time, by the way. I stayed with a nigga, we gonna call him Dino. Dino wanted to take a trip to Houston. He was trying to get something real bad. He wanted to go. He wanted me to go. I'm trying to tell him I ain't really got no pay like that. He knew that because I stayed with him, but he was like, just come on anyway. It's going to be 3 or 4 days. We going to be good. We were not good. We end up staying in Houston for like 3 or 4 weeks, no exaggeration. I could tell y'all about the whole trip if y'all would like the rest of the trip, but I'm going to tell y'all about the part of the trip that I feel like changed my life forever. The whole shit was fucking crazy, but this shit really changed me. Just listen. So at about the 2.5 week mark, we're tired of buying hotels. I done bought one, he done bought one, we done went in on a couple, we tired of this shit. So he like, man, my auntie stay around this bitch, let's pull up. I'm like, bet. We get to auntie crib, nice little crib. Y'all know how the Texas cribs be, damn near look the same with the 2 stories and shit. So we get in there. When we get in there, it's auntie and 3 badass bitches in the kitchen. These is auntie daughters. It's 2 older ones. One of them mid-20s, one of them late 20s, and then it's one that's like my speed, you know what I'm saying? So shorty is super bad. Off rip, she like some Maria the Scientist type shit. And this was before Maria the Scientist ever came out. But yeah, she looked like her, but like lighter skin and a volleyball build type shit, or a softball build, you know what I'm saying? With some glasses. Real bad shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, them Texas women be different from your hometown. Go. Anyway, I'm saying this shit to say I feel like this is where shit started to avalanche. It just snowballed from here. The first 2 days, me and Shorty eyeing each other down. By that 3rd day, the looks is slowing up. Why are they slowing up? I wore all my outfits the first 2 days. I only got a couple of these bitches. I didn't think we was gonna be at Auntie house this long. So
if the younger sister noticed, of course the older sister and them noticed. So I hear him talking about that. Mind you, bro, wife is with us and his kids. She washing the fuck out of her clothes. She keeping my 4 or 5 outfits clean like a bitch. But hey, now this is when shit really started going downhill. The 2 older sisters heard that my name was Frederick, so they start calling me Fredward. Like, just Fredward. I could be in the kitchen drinking a glass of water and they'll be walking by like, Fredward. It was really pissing me off. And then, like, the middle sister is more ratchet than the other 2 sisters. They mama must don't got a type. They all look different, but her coochie shoot out pure gold. Anyway, the middle one more ratchet, so she walk up to bro. They get to talking about money and how long we gonna be there for. She look at me and she like, why you bring him? Like, he kind of dusty. He look like he ain't got no money. Now, whatever heartbreak is, I felt it in my chest when she said that shit. Bro bust the fuck out laughing, and I played it off with a little giggle or whatever. But that shit touched me because I was broke as a bitch. Mind you, I had been finessing, like, every morning of this trip. I'm getting up trying to finesse for some bread. But it's like everything I hit for, like, we immediately spending it on this Texas life shit. Like, now at this point, I'm trying to be like a fly on the wall. But I just can't. So boom, bro and them like to drink. One night we drinking Svedka. Some bullshit. And we eating Whataburger. This shit is fucking my stomach up. Like, so I get up bright and early next morning. I'm talking about like 6 something in the morning type shit. I get the unloading they shit. I'm talking about the Browns just went to the Super Bowl. You hear me? So I'm thinking everything gravy. All I hear is boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, who are they? It's one of the sisters. They like, Fred, get the fuck out the bathroom. Like, nigga, we got shit to do. And you stink like a motherfucker. Like, you don't come to people's house and do that. Was she right? But what else am I gonna do, baby? Like, so it's like she damn near wake everybody up in the crib to tell them I'm taking a shit. And the bathroom is like right in front of the living room. I don't know, some dumb shit where when I open the door, everybody can smell my shit. So this automatically dropped my team chemistry points. But we still good because the little fine motherfucker think it's funny. Cool. So by this time in the trip, I'm starting to get like, I guess you could say depressed. Like, I'm here and this shit is fun, but I don't really have clothes or money. These hoes fine and they clowning me and they not wrong. Like, I don't even want to talk to the younger one no more because she know I'm fucked up right now. So I'm still trying to be a fly on the wall, but I just can't. We get drunk again the next night. I don't eat. I'm not going to blow up the bathroom in the morning. I'm prepared. I got this down pat. We get on that Svedka. I wake up at 3 in the morning. It's throw up all over the floor. I'm like, who the fuck did that nasty ass shit? I get up. It's throw up all in my hair. I did it. I don't know. So like I say, it's 3, 4 in the morning. I'm right beside bro, his girl, they babies. I can't wake everybody up trying to clean this shit up. So I attempt to clean it up. I really do. Like with some paper towel and some water and shit. A little cup of dishwater. I do a horrible job. The older sister get up the next day. She see that shit once again. She wake the whole crib up. Fred done fucked up again. So at this point, I damn near want to go home. And to make shit even worse, I told y'all the middle sister was more ratchet. She put me on to her plug. He pulling up with straight bullshit. This nigga name was Harold, and Harold would take his precious fucking time and pull up with a big bag of bullshit. He probably pulled up one time with some Zah. I remember that 3rd time he pulled up with that bullshit, bro. I just blew it in the backyard and shed a tear. No lie, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I just shed me a little tear because nothing on this trip is going fucking right. Like, I want to go home. I want to go lay in a dark room and be quiet. Back to it. So, it's finally the weekend. Everybody off work. Everybody want to go out. We load up the car, me, bro, and the 3 sisters. We go to the hookah spot. The hookah spot is lit. I'm buying shots of Crown in this bitch. I'm going in on the hookah. This shit so lit, I forgot that my outfit was weak as fuck. I'm in this bitch turned like I'm fresh as hell, you feel me? I'm off that lick playing it cool, the younger one giving me looks in the hookah spot. It's lit. Now they ask us, do we want to go to the after hours? Fuck no. We pull up though, it's like hella Africans, so extra fuck no. So the youngest one pulled this fat ass bottle of Jack out of a bag and like, yo, we ain't gotta go home, we can still turn up. Ooh. So boom, I don't remember how, but we ended up in the parking lot. Now this part made me sad too. They end up in the circle, they killing the bottle without me, and I'm just watching, and this shit is like making me sad as a bitch. So bro see me looking like a sad puppy, he bring the bottle over there, he let me hit it. I do some broke nigga shit, start dominate shit. I ain't know if they were gonna give it back, so I'm dominate shit. But it was a fat ass bottle, so it ain't really doing nothing to the bottle. I give it back to bro dominate shit too. Now by now the girls is drunk as fuck, so they not really giving a fuck about the bottle. But me and bro do this shit daily, so we kinda passing this bitch back and forth. Now he get the bottle and try to set it on the car. He missed the car, it fell and cracked open, and we both get wide eyes and look at each other. Now he bust out laughing and point dead at me. And when they turn around, all they see is him pointing at me, so they think I dropped the bottle. Now they don't know me, but I'm putting it on my dead grandma and everything I love that I did not drop this bottle. It was bro, but they don't believe me because I'm the broke nigga on the trip. Now this is what really killed me off. This lead the younger one to start arguing with me, telling me I'm about her bottle. I'm down to my last $50 and I didn't drop the bottle, so I'm not buying you shit. So at this point, I know it's over with, but I have to defend myself. So I keep telling them like, bro, I'm not buying nobody nothing because I didn't drop nothing. I keep telling y'all that. Obviously, they don't believe me. I'm the broke nigga. Like, man, what the fuck? So she keep going on and on about this shit because she drunk. We argue the whole way home in the car. We argue in the kitchen. I feel like her mama heard us. So the next morning, the mom get up and she telling bro like, she'll buy me a bus ticket home if she need to or whatever, but I have to go immediately. I cannot be in her house no more. She is feeling bad vibes from me. And she telling bro like that I want to fuck with his wife, so watch out for me. Like, so bro did do some real shit. He packed the whole fam up and we all left, but this shit made me cry in the hotel because like, what the fuck do this lady think about me, bro? What the fuck?
How in the whole story crazy? Because why would you stand there for like life?
Yeah, my son talking, he's sleeping, I be blown, bro. Because I don't know how to get in his dreams and help him. He gonna sit up talking about some get off me, bitch. Who was on you? Mama can't get in there. Open up the tree, bitch. Open up the fucking tree.
No, this would be me, but that's hilarious.
I don't know if I'm the only one that motherfucker do this, but when I get in my car and it's late at night and I'm the only bitch that's getting in this motherfucker, I'll be like, listen, if anybody's in the back of this bitch that feel like they want to do something, do it now, bitch. Do it now. Like, I'll be snapping whole.
Then what you got to protect yourself with?
This is my impression of an owl, but the owl is from Baltimore. Here. This is my impression.
Here. Here.
Hey, bro, you want to get high? Hell yeah, I'm going to go get the spoon. Hell yeah. No, well, hold up, wait a minute. Hey.
That was a big miscommunication.
It's 6:17 p.m. in Houston, Texas, and I was just thinking about the time that my brother thought he was slick and tried to walk to school because my daddy had already warned him, you missed the bus again, I'm going to beat your ass. My brother said, challenge. Tried to walk to school, got out in the middle of the street, got scared, and startled, or whatever the fuck happened to his brain. It stopped, obviously. But the truck didn't stop. The truck hit him so hard he became airborne, and his body was slammed into the Metro bus stop glass. That glass thing that is over the little benches that's out there, his body hit that, shattered the glass, and he fell to the ground like a limp noodle. And to make matters worse, my daddy was coming back from somewhere, I think to take my sister to school, and he passed by the accident and had no idea it was his son that caused all that fucking commotion. Okay? So when my daddy picked me up from school that day, he took me to McDonald's and got me a Happy Meal, something he never did. So I was obviously just thrilled. I'm like, yes, today is so good. I'm eating nuggets. I never get to eat nuggets. I'm dipping nuggets and eating and crunching and munching, and he says it. He finally says it. Your brother got hit by a truck today. And I said, why you playing? Stop playing with me. He said, I ain't fucking playing with you. You get hit by a truck and see what happened to your ass. I'm like, what the fuck? say that right now. You already got one kid laid up looking fucking crazy. Let's go see the body. Let me see what it look like. I don't believe you. We get home, and my brother is crumpled up on the couch like a piece of old newspaper. And I'm just looking at him. I'm almost disgusted because I'm like, Jesus Christ, what happened to you? I already know what happened, mind you, but I'm just like, ugh. I couldn't even look at him. I'm like, oh, God. My daddy looked at my brother and said, and when you heal up, I'm going to beat your ass. And I'm like, no. Because you know, in those type of households, when one person get a whooping, they all do. So now I got to wait 6 weeks to see if I'm going to get my ass toe up with yours.
This is the kind of brother-sister relationship that is normal to me, but this is true. I got so many whoopings because my brother did something. All right, y'all, that is the show. Inspirations on the way. I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all stay blessed.
Secondhand smoke. Hold a chain that doesn't belong to you. We'll use Delilah as secondhand smoke. If we can't beat you in warfare, we'll affect your atmospheres. It's making sense. I can't stop him. He's too strong. Good with fighting, bad with relationships. Let's use his patterns and his tendencies to cause for him to choke on the secondhand smoke to such a degree where we could defeat a man that's stronger than us, and we couldn't beat him if he didn't have her. This making sense? I really want to help us, y'all, whatever it takes for us to get it. So I want us to understand there are really like four categories of relationships or of secondhand smoke that can affect our fire in a positive way. Somebody's increasing your fire for God or putting out your fire. All right? We have destiny, injury, history, or liability. Take whatever you need to do to get this because it can help. When you form new relationships, you should ask yourself, is this a destiny relationship, injury relationship, history relationship, or liability? I'm going to explain each one. Destiny, those are people who assist the new you, but they still have faults. They still have faults, which is why, I don't have time to read it, I'll do it next week, which is why in one moment, Jesus tells Peter, blessed are you, Simon, for God revealed this to you. And then a few chapters later, he tells Peter, get thee behind me, Satan. I know Peter was probably feeling himself. When Jesus was like, who do you say that? Man, you the Christ. It's like, blessed are you. God revealed this to you. Hey, John, you heard that? Blessed am I. And then when Jesus is saying, I got to go to Calvary, I have to get crucified, he says, never, Lord. Depart from me. Get behind me, Satan. Man, one moment, God was talking through me. The next moment, the enemy was using me. You've arrived to a place of spiritual maturity when you can recognize Simon from Peter. See, some of us cut off people when you see a Simon moment. Simon and Peter is both in there. And Simon is critical for the New Age church, for the start of the first century church. When he first starts the church, the Apostle Peter is critical. But in this moment, he was used by the enemy. But even in that, it was still out of love. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you. Everything is not somebody trying to hurt you. Sometimes you're so used to people hurting you that love feels like it's hurting you. Destiny. Then you have your injury. Y'all are compatible because of your wound. Both of y'all smoke weeds. That's what y'all got in problem. That's it. Both of y'all think all men are dogs, so y'all click well. Your injury. Or they cause an injury. Injury. Now, your history, the only reason you even answer the phone is because you've known them since 5th grade. But just because they've been in your history does not mean they're part of your destiny. Okay? And what we have to do is when we recognize that they're not a part of destiny. Stop calling it an injury, that they're no longer a part of your destiny. They're supposed to stay in your history. This makes sense? Last one, liability. These are people, if you entertain, they can stop you. It's possible. If you entertain them too long, they can cause for you to be delayed to where God is trying to take you. So I'm gonna give you 4 points, and then you're good to go, and hopefully your edges will grow back by next week. Okay? Point number 1, how do we stop entertaining secondhand smoke? Or how do I identify when somebody is a negative influence on my faith in Christ? Number 1, flesh confidence. Flesh confidence. What does that mean? Philippians chapter 3, verse 1. Further, my brothers and sisters, rejoice in the Lord. It is no trouble for me to write the same thing to you again, and it is a safeguard for you. Watch out for those dogs, those evildoers, those mutilators of the flesh, for it is we who are the circumcision, we who serve God by his Spirit, we boast in Christ Jesus and put no confidence in the flesh. Now, context, he's talking about circumcision, like certain people believe, okay, only in covenant if you're still getting circumcised. And the Apostle Paul is like, no, it's circumcision of the heart now. We don't put confidence in that type of circumcision. We boast in Christ and what he did because we have a circumcised heart. Anybody who has confidence in the flesh will constantly try to appease your flesh. Man, we ain't gonna do nothing. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Oh, let me switch this whole sermon around. What if you're the bad company? What if you're the secondhand smoke? Why it always gotta be them? Maybe we're the bad company that corrupts good morals.
Flu season is officially here. At the first sign of coughs or congestion, sore throats.
Nobody's saying nothing, okay. All right, next point. Givers of 20, takers of 80. How to identify if this is secondhand smoke. Givers of 20, takers of 80. I began to really evaluate and think this through this week. I've read this story several times, but I began to wonder, what was it about Delilah that even though he knows that he's a Nazirite, he will go against everything for this female? I said, what if she fulfilled 20? What if he warred so much and constantly got abused to such a degree to where one season in his life, his wife wouldn't allow him to go in the room because the father was in the way, but then Delilah would open up her room. I can't get it from my wife. I'm not saying it's right. Don't take this out of context. Pastor said it. No, it's not. But wisdom is when you ask, why? What did he see? It's not that he's just stupid, because Samson wasn't just stupid. It's not that Solomon was just stupid. He was the wisest man who walked the earth outside of Jesus. What was it? Maybe Judges chapter 15 verse 1, it says, later on at the time of wheat and harvest, Samson took a young goat and went to visit his wife. He said, I'm going to my wife's room, but her father would not let him go in. I was so sure you hated her, he said, that I gave her to your companion. Isn't her younger sister more attractive? Take her instead. Maybe, just maybe, I can't get in her room, but Delilah will let me in her room. Just maybe, you don't know how to speak to the king in him, but Delilah does. Maybe you don't know how to love her like Christ loves the church, but Boaz listens to it. And so I end up entertaining. I begin to think the person who wrote Proverbs 31 is accredited to Bathsheba. Bathsheba is Solomon's mama.
And she's telling him in Proverbs 31 what type of woman to look for. And she says this, a virtuous woman, who could find it? Could a lot of brothers settle for 20 because it's so hard to find the virtuous? Who could find it? Not saying it's right, but just maybe we are accepting 20 instead of trusting God with everything we have, because every sin shows you an area that is not being met. Every sin, whatever the temptation is, I want to get high, it's showing you don't have peace. Jesus is the Prince of Peace. You're pursuing the wrong avenue. It's showing you. 20 over 80. Number 3, how do you know if this is secondhand smoke? They keep you in warfare. You stay having hangovers with them. You stay getting arrested. You stay having the back door. Back door means that somebody's fighting, like I'll jump in for you, just in case somebody doesn't know. You stay having to ask God for forgiveness for the same thing every time you hang with them. They keep you in warfare. Judges 16 verse 12. So Delilah took new ropes and tied him with them. Then with the men hid in the room, she called to him, Samson, the Philistines are upon you. Judges chapter 16 verse 14. And tightened it with the pin. Again she called to him, Samson, the Philistines are upon you. Judges chapter 16 verse 20. Then she called, Samson, the Philistines are upon you. I'm like, bro, you ain't getting it? You gotta fight with her. Maybe you need some insight. They keep you in warfare. And last point, they encourage you to veto spiritual convictions. They encourage it. If you're gonna be on fire this year, we already on the last Sunday in January of 2024, already. The fall off's about to start happening after Valentine's. You start to get your bench back in the gym. It'll be open then. If you're going to keep the lungs of your walk with Jesus cancer free, you gotta be able to identify secondhand smoke. An even greater, honest audit of your life. Am I the secondhand smoke? Am I the one who is encouraging rebellion? Because if I am, I need God to change my heart. So God, in this moment, we ask you, give us some spiritual insight so that we could see what's affecting our fire, what's affecting our commitment, what's affecting our passion, because we desire to worship you. But God, the culture, the music, childhood, the ex, the pain, so many reasons on why we try to blame, on why we're not at the place that you desire for us to be at. And on today we're saying we're going to throw off everything that's entangled us and expose us, oh God, to us keeping us from burning for you. We're asking that you do it in Jesus' name. And can I get everybody in the house to say amen? Was this good?